prologue. I just realized that this needs some backstory, just in case nobody on this video gets it, which is a pretty big thing, but you know. So Ruby Frank, big YouTuber, over 1 million subs. She had this YouTube channel called 8 Passengers, and also a company about parenting, and her husband is named Kevin Frank, and Kevin Frank is who this video is about. So, Ruby Frank got arrested for child abuse because one of her kids escaped the home, went to their neighbors, and asked them to call the cops, which, thank fucking God, it finally happened. And Kevin Frank hasn't been arrested yet, so that's what's going on here. Okay, on to the real video now. Hey, I'm making this video as kind of, I just need to say it, arrest Kevin Frank. I don't care if he says he believes his son. He was complicit in the child abuse. Like, it doesn't even matter if he speaks out against it. He's the other parent. And you would think that being the other parent, it would provide some balance of child abuse, not child abuse, but no. He was complicit in sending their oldest son to a camp where he could have died. He was complicit at taking away food privileges, which is not a privilege, that is a right. He was complicit with taking away a bedroom? And he was complicit with all of the presumed lashings that happened. The kid who went to the neighbor's house had open wounds. If he is at least not a perpetrator, he is like an accomplice. He is complicit. He allowed it to happen, and that is it's on a similar level to the actual child abuse, because he could have thrown his wife away from the kids as she was restraining them to a chair and not giving them food. The love you have for your wife shouldn't matter in this context. Seeing that happening to your kids should take away that love. It should be similar to putting down a dog. You don't want to, but you have to, because the dog is suffering, except Ruby Frank is the dog, and all you have to do is tell her to stop. Kevin Frank did nothing, and I apologize for the previous analogy if that was so fucking garbage, because I feel like it might have been. But Kevin Frank did nothing to stop the child abuse. So, is it not logical that he should also be arrested as an accomplice? Like, if you're walking down the street with your friend, and then your friend suddenly attacks an old woman, is it not logical that you should stop your friend from attacking the old woman? Just saying. And your friend is like a very skinny and frail person. Is it not logical that you'd have the power to stop it? But you don't. Seems like you're an accomplice, bro. It is so stupid, and I hate it. Make Kevin Frank go to jail now, please.